Hold tight, Crawford. They're coming. I can smell them.
Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on a ride, beyond the past, now then at last, prison walls break, old ones awake, they will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear, when they are here, they will reclaim, all in their name, hopes turn to black, when they come back, ignorant fools, mankind now rules, where they will get, it's still against stars, nothing funny, boiling and churning, food, a returning season of doom, scary, 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 scary solstice, very, very, very scary solstice, up in the sea, from underground, down from the skies, they're all around, they will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear when they are here. Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on a ride, beyond the past, now then at last, prison walls break, old ones awake. Madness will reign, terror and pain, woes without end, where they extend, ignorant fools, mankind no rules, where they look and lawlessness against stars, but they will be calling a tune, load a returning season of doom. Scary, 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 scary solstice, very, very, very scary solstice, from the skies, they're all around, they will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear when they are here. Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on a ride, beyond the past, now then at last, prison walls break, old ones awake. Madness will reign, terror and pain, woes without end, where they extend, ignorant fools, mankind no rules, where they look and lawlessness against stars, but they will be calling a tune, load a returning season of doom. Scary, 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 scary solstice, very, very, very scary solstice, from underground, down from the skies, they're all around, they will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear when they are here. Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on a ride, beyond the past, now then at last, prison walls break, old ones awake. Madness will reign, terror and pain, woes without end, where they extend, ignorant fools, mankind no rules, where they look and lawlessness against stars, but they will be calling a tune, load a returning season of doom. Scary, 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 scary solstice, very, very, very scary solstice, up on the sea, from underground, all the stars, they're all around, the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars now are right, they will return.
Bueno, pero os lo dicho, a ver si transmito un ratillo, que si no voy a terminar el juego antes de que termine el mes. Y a su gracia. A ver. Ya estuve jugando un rato para dejarlo más o menos donde estaba. Que por cierto, el bug sigue ahí. Es curioso. Bueno, curioso no, vamos, normal. Tampoco vamos a decir... ya lo he puesto. Me falta. Ah, vale. Ahí.
I spilt a little, but the syringe is full of sedative now.
Pues tengo que poner esto aquí.
I'll go with full dose, so it kicks in fast. Now, get him to drink it.
A ver. Vale, ahora aquí es donde está el bug. Tengo que darle clic cuando salga por la puerta para que diga las dos frases justamente en esa animación. Si no le hago clic, dice la animación una vez cerrada la puerta, o sea, la segunda frase una vez cerrada la puerta, y es donde se produce el bug, que se cuelga el juego y no, bueno, no se cuelga, digamos que no tiene. Se queda ahí en bucle. Bueno, ahora que me fijo, claro, si le doy cuando se va, no sale por la puerta.
What the heck are you doing, man?
No, al final me ha visto. Vale, ahora tengo que darle.
Away from that window.
Ahí. Ya lo de aléjate de esa ventana, ahora. Si no se se quedará ahí pillado el juego. Y me parece que se ha vuelto a quedar pillado. Genial. Muy bien. Estupendo. Por cierto, a ver... Vale, es que no sé si se oye muy bajo el micrófono. O al menos con relación al juego, porque aquí más o menos la barra de volumen sí que se ve bien. Pero creo que tal vez en relación con el juego sí que se oye un poco bajo, pero bueno. Tampoco es que tenga mucho que decir. A ver... A ver si esta vez consigo que no se bloquee el juego, que entre en bucle. Espera, no le he dado, ¿no? Control F3 que cambia la pantalla, creo. Vale, ahí. A ver. Medicamento en la cerveza.
I'll go with full dose. Now, get him.
Martillo. Vale, vamos a la animación.
What the heck? Get away from that window.
Y a ver si consigo que ahora no se quede bloqueado. Antes haciendo pruebas lo conseguí. Aquí, vale, ya no se queda bloqueado. Voy a guardar por si acaso.
she would hear me. Not now.
Tengo que esperar a que empiece. Ahí. Vale, había que esperar a que empezara a poner cabo. Y ahora esto tengo que reconocer
I can't...
que lo he visto mirando a ver cómo solucionar este bug. No pude evitar fijarme en este siguiente paso, que era, a ver, creo que era mojar el trapo aquí en la fuente. Y ponerlo en el termostato.
It should be possible to confuse the sensor of the thermostat with cold water.
Vale, y ahora me doy unas vueltas por aquí para darle tiempo. ¿Qué pasa? Ahora no me digas que se ha vuelto a quedar colgado el juego. O sea, en bucle. Venga, hombre. Para que esto es un complot, para que no consiga nunca terminar este juego, tío. Menos mal que al menos guardé. A ver. Ya había pasado la animación, no sé. Sí, creo que sí, ¿no? Solamente tenía que... Coño, otra vez la pantalla de 3.
I can't reach it. I can't... It should be possible to confuse the sensor of the thermostat with cold water. The temperature inside will rise noticeably for a while.
Ah, vale, es verdad. Puede que el fallo estuviera en que tengo que dejar que salga la animación donde coge la cerveza. Vale, y ahora sí, supongo. Por si acaso. Solo por si acaso.
I've got to wait a little until the sedative kicks in. Mustn't make much noise. I could wake him up. The sedative in the beer did the trick. He's sleeping like a rock. Hopefully, he won't wake up before I make it inside. It's not locked, but I can't open it while he's leaning on it. I don't want to wake him up. An intense heat is coming out of it. This place is very hot. A large heap of coal. The building consumes a lot of heat. Black coal. Nothing else. Black coal. There's something buried between the coal fragments. A dirty, rough rag doll. A strong, sharp thread. Lots of old leaflets, posters, and newspaper pages. Work schedule of that sooty bully. He's off duty for a while now. I wonder what door it opens. I'll take it. It's certainly going to be useful. An old oil lamp and an empty bottle of cheap whiskey. Nothing useful. There's an intercom system installed in the building. I don't know what message to broadcast. I can't see any lock.
Vamos a ver alguna forma de averiguar el código. ¿Era esto? 19-18.
Nothing. It's not connected.
Ah, vale, la llave a lo mejor.
That's it.
La primera.
That was close. He almost noticed me. I have to lure him out of that hole somehow. There is no other way to reach James's cell. I don't know what May I speak with you?
Sure.
Something just occurred to me. Can you possibly lend me the main duty schedule of all the employees?
Do not think anyone will mind if you have a look at it. Although I have no idea how it's going to help you.
Who knows? Maybe something will reveal itself.
All right, here it is.
Thank you. I'll return it when I've read it.
That won't be necessary. It is already the end of the week. I must issue a new one anyway.
That's all. Thanks. A complete Ashbury Sanatorium duty schedule for this week. A complete Ashbury... This is the way to the patient. No one is allowed... The nurse won't let me go to the cells this late at night. I've got to find another way inside. Dr. Smith, please come to the lobby.
What could they possibly want from me this late? Damn, I guess I must go.
Bueno, ha sido fácil.
It's empty.
all the cells are locked. I've got to find James's cell first.
Who is there? Who is there?
I have to say something before he gives me away.
I am Samuel.
I am Ralph.
We can't speak for too long, okay, Ralph?
I do know one Samuel, but not quite, though. Why can't we talk, Samuel?
Well, we can, but we have to speak quietly, or better yet, whisper.
All right. Speak quietly, Samuel.
I need to know something. Will you help me?
The nurse says I'm good, but now I'm very sad. I will help you when I'm not sad, okay?
And why are you sad?
Well, because of Bubby.
Who is Bubby? Did he do something to you?
No! Mr. Bubby is very kind. He is my friend. But now he's gone, and I don't know where. Perhaps I made him angry somehow.
And what does he look like, this Mr. Bubby? Maybe I can help you find him.
He's no animal. He's very clever and talks to me often.
And what does he look like?
He's not tall like us. He's short, but very handsome.
Oh, okay. If I find him for you, will you help me?
Yes. I hope you didn't get lost. You'll be searching hard, won't you, Samuel?
Don't be afraid. I'll find him. It's probably a toy. Where could he have lost it? Ralph? I found Mr. Bubby.
Really? Where is he? Is he all right? Show him to me, Samuel.
I think he's mostly all right.
Oh, but that can't be. Mr. Bubby is ill. That is bad, very bad. Somebody must have hurt him. Will you help him, Samuel? Say you will?
Give him back to me, Ralph. I'll take him to a doctor, all right?
Will you? Yes, do that, please.
I'll come back when Mr. Bubby is healthy again.
Supongo que tendré que meterle una cabeza. A ponerle una cabeza.
The pin served almost as well as a needle would.
La cuestión es saber de dónde sacó una cabeza yo ahora.
Trays and dirty mugs, nothing that would interest me. No water is running into it. This leads back to the hall, but I can't go there. A dirty, rough rag doll. He's sleeping like a rock. The sedative in the beer did the... I should hurry. The doctor is returning shortly. The only source of clean air leading here.
¿Qué hago yo con el muñeco este ahora?
Just garbage. Trash. I can't see anything but garbage in it. Just trash. Just Let's see. There's something in it. The head of a doll.
Mándala.
Ralph's Bobby is complete now.
Ralph, Mr. Bobby is fine again. Here he is.
Oh, that's very good. I'm glad he's here with me again. Mr. Bobby says he is glad too. Thank you, Samuel. You have been very kind to us. I must speak with Mr. Bobby now. I haven't seen him for so long.
Hold on, Ralph. You promised to help me if I can find Mr. Bobby for you.
But now I want to be alone with Mr. Bubby for a while.
Ralph, Mr. Bubby is sad that you don't want to help me. Ask him.
Yes, Mr. Bubby says that he will help you too. Me and Mr. Bubby too.
Ralph, do you know someone called James?
James is my friend too. He and Mr. Bubby.
I need to know which room he lives in.
He lives next to me, right next door. But James isn't home now.
I know. Have you noticed where they put the key to his door? Is it somewhere nearby? Perhaps in some cabinet?
No, it's not. Dr. Smith, who guards us, has got all the keys.
Do you know that for sure?
Yes. When we go to the corridor, he opens the door for all of us. But I don't think he's going to lend the key to you. He's very hard.
Oh, never mind. Drat! Smith is returning. We had better not speak any longer. Maybe later.
Maybe later. Okay, Samuel.
So, the doctor has the keys. How do I get them?
The cell is locked. The fencing is very strong. I can't do anything with it with bare hands. The fencing is very... I cannot go back. The doctor may... The fencing is very... The fencing is very strong. The fencing is... The fencing is... I'd try something, but the cable is live at the moment. The fencing is... I've got an idea.
just need to flip the switch. No one will notice. I've got to attract attention somehow.
Mierda, estaba distraído y no he leído qué ha dicho.
The fencing is very strong. I cannot go back. The fencing is very strong. I can't do anything with it with bare hands. The cell is locked. I cannot go. As though I've heard that melody
Creo que decía algo de llamar la atención, supongo que la caja de música servirá.
I must hide.
Hey, what is going on over there?
He fell. He fell. Did you see it, Mr. Bobby?
I hope I haven't hurt him.
Con radical, ¿no? Me parece esto de electrocutar al pobre este.
I think he's going to be all right. I think he's... The keys to all the cells. An awful place. A normal person would not survive a single month in here. I should examine the cell before someone catches me.
Vale, antes de nada, guardar. No reconozco el juego.
There's a hole in the mattress. Everything is in decay around here.
No, sí, acabo de guardar ahora.
Pages from various books, even the Bible. Some paragraphs are crossed out, some softly underlined.
Sí, lo que hice fue recuperar el tiempo perdido de ayer. Pero vamos, fuera de directo.
disgusting. These are horrible conditions indeed. It's broken. The only functional light is above the door. I don't think I want to know what's in it. A couple of pencils and some blank sheets of paper. Nothing interesting. Images of terrified faces drawn with charcoal. One of the strange drawings of James's mind. This drawing is crumpled, as if someone threw it away and then put it back on the wall. I'll try to remove it.
Ralph, can you hear me?
Yes, Samuel, I can hear you.
Good. Can we talk now?
You found Mr. Bubby for me, so you're my friend now. I like friends a lot. Do you know that?
Yes.
So, what was it that you wanted to talk to us about, Samuel?
Tell me about James. Do you know why he ran away?
I think he no longer liked it here. And also, he was scared a lot.
What was he afraid of?
I can tell you. You won't tell anybody, will you?
I won't, Ralph.
He was afraid of the head doctor. I too am afraid of Mr. Head Doctor. But James was really scared.
Why was he afraid of him?
He came once to James in the middle of the night, and they were talking for a long time. I was listening through this hall. Mr. Head Doctor was shouting at James a lot.
Did you hear what they were talking about?
Maybe. I don't know.
You must have heard something.
Only a couple words, really. Just a couple. Something about a William somebody and a castle. I can't remember anymore. I was scared.
Okay, Ralph. Robert was probably quarreling with James about his possible return to the castle. But why didn't Robert want to let him go home? You said you are scared of the head doctor.
Yes. Very. He's not a good man, Samuel.
Why are you afraid of him?
He often shouts at us, and he's very strict. But I'm mostly afraid of him at night. He sometimes goes around to our rooms, and then something happens to somebody.
Tell me more.
Once at night, he also came to me, gave me some medicine, and after that, I was very sick. He said he would give me more if I told anyone. You will not tell him that I told you, will you, Samuel?
I won't tell him anything.
I don't know if I could bear more medicine.
When did you last see the head doctor?
I think it was that time he was shouting at James. I didn't see him the next night, and I didn't see him today either. I hope he will be gone for a long time.
Why would Robert administer medicine secretly at night? He must be hiding something. I don't know what we could... There's a hole in the mattress. Everything is in decay around. A piece of paper is sticking out. I'll try to pull it out. February 25th. William must know that I will be all right. But there is nothing
There is nothing wrong with me anymore. Just the voices. I don't understand them. I wish they would leave me alone. They won't get out of my head. Not even when I beg them. I paint a lot in the evening. It helps to drown out their whispering. The strokes of my paintbrush connect into a coherent image in the end without my thinking about it at all. It's as if someone leads my hand. February 27th. I must see William somehow before I get absorbed into this place completely. When we meet, I will tell him everything. William must learn of the evil things Robert is doing to us here. I have to find a way to let him know, to get my note somehow to the usual place. But what if my letter is found by Robert? I must be very careful. Luckily, it never occurs to him to have a look in there, not even when he's passing by. March 2nd. Robert didn't show up at all today. Ralph didn't see him either. That's good. That's very good. I hope he'll stay away wherever he is. March 8th. It's been 10 days already since I sent my letter by the old warden. Why hasn't William done anything yet? I wonder if he received my letter. I don't know how long I will be able to endure this place.
I don't know what...
All right! Got you! I knew there was someone behind the escape. Do you hear me? I'll be back in a minute, and then you will have things to explain.
The doctor has likely come too. I've got to get out of here before he brings someone. I don't really feel like explaining why I stunned him.
Ralph, can you hear me?
Yes, Samuel, I can hear you.
Ralph, when James was planning to escape, did he speak to you about it?
Yes, Samuel.
Did he mention how he would do it?
Yes, he did.
Will you tell me?
But I can't. That I can't do. I promised James I wouldn't tell that to anyone.
Ralph, James is my good friend too. Do you understand me? I know he would tell me himself, if he were here.
All right. I think I can tell you. Mr. Bubby says it's okay too. James has got a hole under his bed. Yes, a hole.
Under his bed, you say?
Yes, yes, surely. Will you promise that you won't tell anyone?
Don't be afraid, Ralph.
Mr. Bubby trusts you, Samuel, and so do I. I go speak with Mr. Bubby now. Seems so sad to me.
I should leave before someone sees me. I'll return later when things have settled down. I'd better leave now.
A ver, momento, guardar. No se me olvide.
Do you need anything, sir?
I would like to ask you about something.
Certainly, sir.
Sí, sí, al final aprendí. No es que no haya la típica tecla de guardado rápido.
Can you tell me where the old lighthouse is on our lands? I do not recall having heard about it.
But certainly you do, sir. The decaying ruins are along the Sharp Edge Cliffs. It is the only building in that wasteland. You cannot possibly miss it. May I ask why you are interested in it?
Well, I really just wanted to know where I would find it. I think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
A dark picture that James painted. I don't want to upset Victoria with yet another conversation. I'll talk to her later. Today's newspaper. I don't want to read it. Robert hasn't returned yet. Nobody knows where he could be. There's no point in going to the garden. I didn't know whether I'd find James on the cliffs. Something was telling me, though, that it was the place where he wanted to meet with William. This place looks exactly like that picture of James's. There's nothing interesting on those. First, I'll have a look around. Someone started a fire inside. If it's really James in there, I should be ready for just about anything. A stiff mist clouds the bottom of the cliff from sight. It's at least 50 feet down, given the reverberation of the waves. Not a step closer. I can't leave now. Maybe I should have a look around the lighthouse before I go find out who's inside. My arms, as well as my legs, are tied together. My arms as...
Pues muy bien.
Do you need anything, sir?
I would like to ask you about something.
Certainly.
Can you tell me where the old lighthouse is on our lands? I do not recall having heard about it.
But certainly you do, sir. The decaying ruins are along the Sharp-Edge Cliffs. It is the only building in that wasteland. You cannot possibly miss it. May I ask why you are interested in it?
Well, I really just wanted to know where I would find it. I think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
I didn't know whether I'd find James on the cliffs. Something was telling me, though, that it was the place where he wanted to meet with William. This place looks exactly like that picture of James's. First, I'll have a look around. Someone started a fire inside. If it's really James in there, I should be ready for just about anything. Maybe I should have a look around the lighthouse before I go find out who's inside. My arms, as well as my... He appears to be digging me a grave. I need to stop this somehow. He appears to be digging... I need to stop.
Hola, Worka, ¿qué tal? Mira, no lo conseguí. Ya, pero... Tengo las manos desatadas. Dale un puñetazo o algo, yo qué sé. Un poco inútil el personaje.
Maybe I should have a look.
Nada, que de mi manera.
Maybe I should have...
Bastión con la pala, me ha dado.
Maybe I should have a look around the light. As though I've heard...
Pues qué narices tengo que hacer. Sí, será eso, dices. Acabando un refugio en el bosque.
Maybe I should have a look around the lighthouse before I go find out who's inside.
Hola, Lucar, ¿qué tal?
That melody. I know it.
Yes, you know it. Try to remember, James.
I heard it so many
Cajita, yo
times.
juraría que había probado la cajita, ¿eh?
I was a little boy.
Trust me, I'm telling you the truth. I am Samuel. William was my friend, just as he was yours.
Samuel. I don't remember the name. It's all so distant now.
William raised you as a son.
I just wanted to go back home. I sent a letter to William, but he neither replied nor came to see me.
He could not come, James. It was I who found your note, and that is why I've come.
Why couldn't he come? Is he ill?
William is dead.
No, I don't believe you. You're lying. He will come for me and take me home.
You have to trust me, James. William died a few days ago. They found his body under the old tower. Everyone believes it was an accident, but I don't believe it. I've come to you because you can help me find the truth.
Me? There's no way I could be of help. I don't believe in truth anymore.
But you know something that can help me find it. You must help me.
I don't even know who you are. What if you're lying to me? What if you have come to take me back?
I'm your only friend now, James. If you tell me what you know, I will help you return home.
Why should I trust you?
Well, you don't have much of a choice.
Maybe you really are my only friend. And if you're lying, it doesn't really matter anyway. I will never return there. I'd sooner kill myself than be with those people again.
You won't have to if you help me.
All right. I'll tell you everything you want.
James, I know you used to live at the castle. Why did William leave you in Ashbury?
It wasn't William. It was Robert who let me grow old in that horrible place. He put me there, against William's will. He told him that I'd be better off, that I'd only stay there for a few weeks, that it would help me.
But you never returned.
He convinced William that I was getting worse, and that he had to treat me for another month or two. William believed the lies and put me in Robert's care. I still have no idea why he did that to me. How could he possibly allow such a thing?
So, Robert was looking to him all that time.
If it hadn't been for him, I could have returned any time. Now, everything's changed. I am here, and nobody, not even Robert, is going to get me back.
Robert left for Ashbury 2 days ago. He said he had to leave because of something serious. No one has seen him since then, neither at the castle nor at the sanatorium.
Good. Maybe he finally got what he deserved. Maybe somebody finally killed him for all his atrocities. I certainly won't miss him.
Atrocities?
All those secret experiments of his on the patients. Is obsessed with the idea that he's going to make a huge discovery and won't stop no matter what happens. Him who's mad.
What exactly did he do?
He injected all kinds of stuff into us. Some of us died. Everyone in those cells is a guinea pig to him.
Why has no one ever found out?
He gets away with whatever he wants. No one has ever found out. When I told him I wanted to return, he gave me a shot. After that, I didn't have a clue what was happening for 2 whole days. He knows very well that I could tell and ruin everything. I didn't want another dose of that stuff, so I ran away.
I want you to take a look at this. I know William left a similar object in your care a long time ago. I would like to get it back.
Gave it to me as a present when I was a little boy. I had long forgotten about it. William said I must take special care of it and not tell anyone. And he was very serious about it.
So where is it now? Have you got it with you?
No, they would have found it and taken it from me. I hid it in a safe place, right in front of everybody's noses. It wouldn't occur to anyone to even start looking there.
Where? Where did you hide it?
I don't know if I should tell you. William
is dead. I must find that thing. You can't possibly imagine what I had to go through to get a hold of the other ones.
All right. I will tell you. It's in the old sewers, deep under the castle.
But there are no sewers there. Do you mean the cellar?
There is such a place, right under the cellar. You can get there through one of the trains.
Is that where I will find it?
Yes.
I have to leave now, James.
Okay, I'll hide again.
Vale, así que ahora tenemos que volver al castillo, ¿no? Espera, primero vamos a guardar. Bueno, voy a hacer que pase algo, un bug o alguna mierda de estas, así que para que vamos a arriesgarnos.
door is locked. Unpleasant smell is coming out of it. A sewer. A sewer. It still seems to work just fine. A sewer. I can't see anything there. A sewer. It still seems to work. Can't see anything there. Unpleasant smell is... Unpleasant smell. A sewer. The pump is part of the entire water distribution system. It pumps the water in and out endlessly, according to immediate needs.
Trituradora. Esto no era un afilador. Al menos cuando estaba el hombre antes aquí abajo, estaba como afilando un cuchillo, ¿no? Resulta que es una trituradora.
It might come in handy. I'll tie the hook to the rope. Unpleasant smell.
Como tal vez por el pozo que había al lado de los establos, ¿no? Digo yo. Es que puedo salir, claro. A lo mejor me dice quién era ahí.
There's no point in going to the garden.
No, no me deja. Pues que bien.
I don't want to upset Victoria with yet another conversation. I'll talk to her later. Robert hasn't returned yet. No. There's no point in...
Pues no está el mayordomo por ningún sitio. Así que me las tendré que arreglar con lo que tengo, digo yo.
There's no point in going to the garden. I can't see anything there. I can't... There's water at the bottom. I heard a splash. I won't be able to enter the underground through here.
Aquí tirando una moneda, pero claro, ahora cómo saco más monedas.
Unpleasant smell is coming.
Bueno, pongo yo que la cartera, ¿no?
There are some coins in it. There's quite a lot of...
Ya sabes que el vino que tiene Asunción ni es blanco ni es tinto ni tiene color.
Nothing. No water.
Bueno, ya está ahí, ¿no? Y parece ya descender, así, porque sí. Vale.
James did not lie. The secret underground exits. The air is barely breathable. What good would a fountain be in a cellar? Perhaps it would bring up the water from the well when the castle was besieged. The water here couldn't be drank as it is, though. It's like a swamp here. Where could it fit? My ancestors built this sophisticated system of sewers. This mechanism probably controls the pumps in the cellar. Surely it hasn't been here since the old days. It appears to be stuck. It appears to be stuck.
Vale, creo que falta otra, ¿no? Rueda aquí.
It appears to be stuck.
Espera, primero voy a volver a guardar. No. Creo que salga otra trampa por aquí que me rebane el pescuezo o alguna cosa así. Ya no me fío nada del juego.
The air smells awful like a swamp. Fresh air hasn't made it down here in centuries. An opening of some sort. Perhaps something is missing here. I can't move it at all. The bars are chained and padlocked. The water must have been standing here like this for years. It's full of floating algae and dirt. This must be where the water pours out when it gets too high. The steps can't be used. They're entirely buried in water. A part of some mechanism. There is so much algae in the water, the cogwheel hasn't even sunk. How can I get it out?
Vale, supongo que es utilizando el gancho con la cuerda, ¿no?
This won't do. The rope is bending too much.
Pues no. Como que se dobla demasiado. Hombre, claro, es una cuerda. ¿Qué esperabas?
This won't do.
Da narices.
I think that this is where the water comes in. The hatch is closed, though.
Y yo probando el ácido con todos los objetos de metal que me
Richard's
encuentro.
acid
Claro.
has dissolved the padlock as if it were made of paper. The wheel is locked.
Joder.
The wheel is locked.
Si le he quitado el candado, ¿qué más quieres? Sí. Esto aquí nada.
It's rusty from the dampness. One of the rods is loose.
Vale, podré utilizar la barra para forzar la válvula esta grande. No. coger esto y no. Y juntándolo con esto tampoco. Aquí no sé por qué lo he puesto ahí, pero parece que funciona.
I'll try to stick the rod in there. I can't do it. The rod is too thick.
Ah, vale, la trituradora. Trituradora alias afiladora. Supongo que servirá a lo mejor para adelgazar la barra.
I'll try to sharpen the rod a bit. That should be enough. This should do better. Okay, I've put the rod in the opening. I'll use the rod as a lever. The hatch has opened, but no water is running.
Que tendré que volver a tocar la bomba. Para encender la máquina esta. No, esto no. Así que alguna cosa...
There are some coins in it.
Ah, vale, y ahora funciona la rueda, de repente.
The water has risen to the brim of the drain channel.
Por un momento he creído que se había vuelto a quedar en bucle el juego.
This won't do. The rope is bending too much.
La cuerda se dobla demasiado.
It's still too far. I cannot reach it. An old rod. It will have to do.
Uf, necesito una caña de pescado. No me fastidies. No es fácil que tirar la cuerda y cogerlo. Pero bueno. Lógica de aventura gráfica. Tampoco vamos a buscarle ahí 3 pies al gato. O 5 pies al gato.
It works. The mechanism is running. The water has drained into the underground system of channels. The way is free. The water is gone, but its stink has remained. No one has set foot down here in ages. This place is so cold, and the silence is eerie. My every step echoes all around.
Puzzle. Sí, ya guardo ya.
It's completely dark there. This must be James's chest. I have found it at last. He had probably hidden it somewhere before the room was filled with water. Another key. James didn't lie.
Vale, ahora sí que tengo 3. Pero eso es que si ya tengo la llave, ¿para qué es este puzzle?
Some strange symbols in a circle. The underground certainly had a different purpose in the past than just to keep the water away.
Bueno, no, en principio no puedo utilizarlo, así que supongo que será para más tarde.
My head. I'd better take my medication. I'm sick from this bad air. I'll rest a couple of hours and return later. These horrid dreams feel like déjà vu. Why am I dreaming such awful things? Just 2 days ago, my gloomy morning thoughts were interrupted by Bates' knock at the door.
Sir! Sir, open up! I must speak to you!
Hold on, Bates. I'm there in a moment. What is it, Bates?
They just called from Ashbury regarding a very serious matter. I think it is necessary that you go there as soon as possible, sir.
Why? What exactly did they say?
I spoke with the head nurse. She did not want to tell me what has happened. I am very concerned. Maybe some news of Sir Robert.
Did she tell you anything more?
She did not want to tell me anything specific, sir.
Did you speak with Victoria about it?
No, sir. I didn't want to disturb her. Hopefully nothing much has happened, but it would be good to know for sure.
All right. I'll pay them a visit. In the meantime, keep this whole thing to yourself.
Of course. And, sir, the weather is truly terrible. A vigorous storm is approaching. The sky is entirely overcast as though it were night. I have no previous recollection of such horrid weather. It is very strange indeed.
Going to be a strong thunderstorm, that's all. But thank you for the warning. On the way to Ashbury, Bates's words resonated in my mind. Only the dark silhouette of the Ashbury Sanatorium quieted them. I wonder what news of Robert I will learn.
Ah, vale, ya está.
It's Samuel Gordon. Can you let me in?
Just one moment, Mr. Gordon. Mr. Gordon, I have terrible news for you. The head doctor is dead.
Robert? What are you talking about?
An officer and a detective were here. It's awful.
How did it happen?
They said they found his body at the old lighthouse. James was sitting right next to the body.
James?
He was just sitting there, gazing. He didn't even try to escape, just kept crooning some melody. I never thought that he would be able to kill someone.
Where is James now? Where did they take him?
Where he belongs, back in his old cell. It's going to be his home for life.
So, Robert is dead. But if James had killed him, why didn't he run away? I'd like to visit James. Can you let me into the main hall, to his cell?
How do you know where his cell is?
Well, Robert was in charge of this sanatorium, you remember? He told me where I'd find James.
Sorry, I did not realize that. All right then, I will let you in. But after what has happened, I cannot let you go in there alone. I will have to go with you.
No problem.
We can go then. You know the way, as you are so well informed. I'll be right behind you. Oh, not this. Wait here. I must fetch a doctor.
What happened?
James. What he feared most has happened. He couldn't return to this place.
Esto es como una obra de Shakespeare, que muere todo el mundo.
At least he died quickly. At least he died. I recognize that tag. Robert's keys. James wrote my name on the wall. Why did he do it? Someone has plastered over it. Someone has... I'll try to get the plaster off. Damn, the blade cracked.
Se me rompió la navajita.
Ralph, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Samuel. Have you come to visit me? Or have you come to visit James?
James? James is no longer here, Ralph.
Why are you saying that? James is here with me. He's always here with me. I can hear his voice. He wouldn't leave me alone here.
I need to ask you about something that concerns James.
Yes, me and Mr. Bubby will help you.
Ralph, when did you last speak with James? Do you remember?
Yes, Samuel.
What did he say? Did he talk about why he escaped?
Maybe, but he was so terrified and was saying such a lot. Was very confused by it all. He kept saying that he hadn't killed him. That's what he was saying.
Robert?
Yes, him.
What else did he say?
He said he knew who'd killed him. That he knew.
The name. Can you remember the name of the person he was talking about?
No. I was confused. He also told me he's saying goodbye and that we would not see each other again. He didn't want to be put in his room again.
Ralph, please, try to remember who James was speaking about.
I don't know. I really don't. He wouldn't speak then, and there was a long silence. I don't like such silence.
All right, Ralph. I have to leave now.
Okay, Samuel. Mr. Bubby says okay.
Ralph was the last one to speak to James, but I probably won't be able to get much more out of him.
What are you doing here? Get out immediately! You have no business being in here.
I set off for the old lighthouse on the Sharp Edge Cliffs. The only possible place where I can find out something about Robert's death. So here's where they found Robert's body.
It's too dark. I can't see anything in there.
Simbolito.
Another symbol. I should make a picture of this one too.
Fotografiarlo mal, porque no tengo cámara. Vamos ahora a dibujarlo.
Done. There's nothing more to be found out here. I'll go to the morgue. Herman may know something new. He probably didn't hear the bell. I'll try again.
Pues teniendo en cuenta el sueño como parece a mí que no va a contestar.
Isn't answering. Strange. I thought he'd be at home. It's open. I'll have a look around. Where could Herman be? He left the door open, and the morgue too. Strange, indeed.
Toda la puta ahí.
What could have happened here? That expression in his eyes. Awful. Who could have killed him? And why? He's clasping something in his hand. The fingers have stiffened and cannot be opened in their post-mortem spasm. He's clasping the fingers. Turn on the lamp. It's quite dark in here.
Ya, eso estaba pensando, pero se ve que no se puede.
There are a few plastic bags under the book. I'll take them. There is nothing in them.
Is this what I think it is? An old microscope.
Y son unos forceps. Con eso, valdrá. Espera. Había ahí un símbolo. Ah, sí. Estoy de refilón.
The fifth symbol. Got it.
¿Eso que ha sido una visión? ¿Qué?
The forceps should do the trick. That must be the hair of the murderer. I have to put it into something. The murderer has black hair. James's hair was black as coal. I should go back to the sanatorium and obtain a sample for comparison. Someone's ringing the doorbell. I'd better leave quickly. Detective?
Mr. Gordon? What are you doing here?
I've come to see Dr. Herman, and... I know what it probably looks like, but I'll explain everything.
What are you talking about, Gordon?
I don't know how to say this. I found Herman downstairs. He's dead.
What?
I went downstairs and found his body on the table.
That is a serious matter. Are you sure?
I know what I have seen, Detective. His body is lying on the autopsy table, with the head off.
With the head off? I must go there right away. Listen, Gordon, when you found him, were you alone? Was no one else with you?
No one.
Strange how coincidence tends to lead you to a corpse.
He was already dead when I came around.
I believe you. I know who is behind all of this.
Really? Who?
That lunatic who escaped from Ashbury a few days ago. Who else? Who else could possibly have committed such things? You remember that boy? And now, Herman.
Disfigured.
A normal person cannot have done that.
That's certainly true, but he hung himself in his cell. I was in the sanatorium today.
So, the murderer's punished himself. Oh well. It's justice, I say.
But you haven't got any evidence.
Gordon, there are several disfigured corpses and a madman was on the loose. You want more evidence? No thanks. Good that you told me about him, Gordon. Now please leave. I've got to go downstairs and deal with this. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Detective. Why would James want to kill Herman? He didn't even know him. I've got to get a hold of a sample of James's hair somehow and compare it with the chunk that Herman was clasping in his hand in his post-mortem spasm.
Who is there?
Samuel Gordon, please, let me in.
Just 1 second.
Thank you. May I speak with you?
Sure.
Listen, I need to know something. Where is James's body?
Excuse me?
Don't ask, just tell me where it is.
Well, all right, if you must know. We cannot get hold of Dr. Herman. I don't know what is going on. So we placed the body in the old chapel in the graveyard until he arrives. It cannot stay much longer, though. It has to go to the morgue.
That's all. Thanks.
Bueno, voy a guardar aquí, lo voy a dejar. Bueno, que voy a cenar y demás. Lo dejo justo cuando parece que estaba empezando a llegar el desenlace, pero bueno. A ver. Venga, Lucas, nos vemos. Descarte esto a través del asistente de concentración. ¿Qué pasa aquí? ¿Qué me está diciendo ahora Windows 10? Ah, vale, resumen de Windows Defender. Vale, vale. Venga, pues yo también lo voy dejando ya por aquí. Como digo, habrá que ir a cenar. Pues nada, a los que estáis ahí por el chat, nos vemos otro día. A ver si consigo terminar esto en otra sesión. Hay que ver si falta mucho o no. Si me encuentro con mucho puzzle o no. FBI, sí. Será. Pues nada, venga, lo dicho. Nos vemos, hasta luego.
Hold tight, Crawford. They're coming. I can smell them.
Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on a right, eons have passed, now then at last, prison walls break, old ones awake, they will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear, when they are here, they will reclaim, all in their name, hopes turn to black, when they come back, ignorant fools, mankind will lose, where they will get, it's still again, stars will be turning, boiling and chilling, bold and returning, schemes and nothing, scary, 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 scary solstice, very, very, very scary solstice, up from the sea, from underground, down from the sky, they're all around, they will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear when they are here. Look to the sky, way up on high, there
Madness will reign, terror and pain, woes without end, where they extend. Miracles, men by the rules, where they look at blessedness against time, but they will be calling a true load, a returning season of doomsday.
They will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear when they are here. Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on our right. Eons have passed, now then at last, prison walls break, old ones awake.
Madness will reign, terror and pain, woes without end, where they extend. Miracles, men by the rules, where they look at blessedness against time, but they will be calling a true load, a returning season of doomsday.
Underground, some come to scout, they're on the ground, they will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear when they are here. Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on our right. Eons have passed, now then at last, prison walls break, old ones awake.
Madness will reign, terror and pain, woes without end, where they extend. Miracles, men by the rules, where they look at blessedness against time, but they will be calling a true load, a returning season of doomsday.